What's up, everybody? Hope you're all having a great, amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching this on the replay, hit that like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you being here. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to see what's echoing right now. There we go. I figured that out. Figure one last thing here. Trying to make sure I can monitor the audio. Alright guys, so we officially have the 8 screens now. I know everybody was asking if we could do that, so now we have it. Is it too much on the screen? Do you guys want me to go back to 6? You guys let me know. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your name, but what's up, Billin or Bellin? You let me know how it's pronounced. I've never heard of the name before, but appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. What's up, Star92? Welcome in, Pokey Kelly, Walt Disney Mortal, Pokey God. You guys are amazing. If 8 is too many, I ought to delete my channel, lol. Oh, so you do more than 8. So I was doing 6 for so long, but so many people were like, oh, do 8, do 8, do 8. So now I'm doing 8. And then some people were saying that 6 was enough and then 8 would be too much. But you know what? Let's try it out. Billin? Okay, cool. Billin is the right pronunciation. All right, cool. Glad that I could pronounce it properly and correctly. All right. Now let's continue where we left off, and let's get this shiny CUBONE, and maybe perhaps get another shiny Ghastly or Haunter, because that's what we got in the last episode. Look, all those Haunters that we just appeared. How's everybody's day going by so far anyways? Now, if the music's too loud, you guys let me know. If it's too low, you guys let me know. I want to make sure. All right, run. And also, everybody in here, if you guys want to make a guess on how many CUBONEs it's going to be before we see the shiny, put your thoughts in the chat. Because if you guys can guess it correctly, I will send you a prize, actually, like from me to you, no matter what country you live in. I will pay the tariffs. Something will be sent to you. It's been a long time, but just working on an overlay plus stream stuff. What about you? Music is at a good level. Okay, cool, perfect. I mean, I'm glad that it's at a good spot. Because sometimes I go into certain streams and their stream music would be like way too high and I can barely even hear them. I'm good just relaxing today, working on a shiny Charmander. Awesome. Which game are you playing to get that shiny Charmander at? Run. FireRed, awesome. That's the one that I'm playing right now. Oh, actually, I'm playing LeafGreen. Never mind. I'm playing LeafGreen for the shiny hunting. But FireRed, LeafGreen, same game essentially. 2,412 encounters is my guess. All right, I'm gonna make sure I write down your guess. I'm gonna make sure I write down everybody's guesses. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get my notebook. All right, everybody got my handy dandy notebook. Now we're gonna write down the guess 2412. Villain. All right, cool. So yesterday we actually got the shiny Haunter after 148 encounters. We got the shiny Ghastly at 1,220 encounters. So if we can get the CUBONE around that, that'd be awesome. Star 92 is going to say 1256. All right. There we go. Also, like I said, if we get another shiny Ghastly or Haunter, I can have one of you guys name it, and if you guys want it, I can trade it to you. I can give it to you. It doesn't matter to me. I can bring it up to the Pokemon home and then get it to you guys. Quick question: Is there a reason you caught each set of 8 as one encounter instead of 8 encounters? So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing the counter just for when I see a CUBONE. I typically, if I'm just like doing like maybe like a legendary or a starter, the counter will go up by 8 each time. That's exactly right. But since I'm just doing the counter for CUBONE, that's why I am only counting it 1 up each time. And that's for every time there's a CUBONE. So if there's 8 CUBONEs, that would count as 8. If there's this 1, it just goes up by 1. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, I'm doing it different from probably a lot of other people out there, but I want to make sure I have the most accurate number for the actual encounters. So there's a CUBONE now, so we'll just count that as 1. And the only reason why I know the haunters is I actually watched back my old video, and I counted them, and it took a lot of time. I don't know why I did that. Oops. Supposed to run. But I wanted to be as accurate as possible, and then on top of that, I did watch it in ×2 speed, so it wasn't like I sat there and stayed there the whole time. Cut it in half. Come on, man. There we go. %90 of the encounters in here are always ghastly. There's a rare chance like a 1% chance you'll encounter a shiny Marowak. Oh man, I was supposed to do run. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, cool. So I'm glad that you can figure that out. Yeah, as a growing channel, like we're almost there, and I'm just so glad that we are having this community. I love the Pokemon community. It's great to have a lot of people here all the time. All right, cool. Go away. Sometimes I can't even think about what words I want to say. I'm still new at this at-home stuff because I'm normally doing IRL streams on my other channel called Mystic Parks, and we go to the theme parks and we get on rides and have some fun at Disney World and all the Disney parks that they have here to offer. I actually just caught my first 1% shiny last week on a stream. Oh, what Pokemon was it? One of my biggest things that I need to do on this channel is I need to come up with a schedule, like what times I'm going to start, how many days, and all this other stuff. So I gotta do that for you guys, not just for you, but also for me and the channel's growth. Because if I can have people know exactly when I'm going to be live, they'll most likely be here when I go live, and then that'll help grow the channel a lot faster. Yep, Goofy Guy, we are now showing 8 screens. Everybody made the vote to do 8 screens last night. And they said only if I can make it look good, and you know me, I can make anything look good. So we got it done, and I'm grateful about that. It was a Kakuna on Route 24. Better chance of that for sure, Eric. Yeah, exactly. The more screens, the more of a chance. But I also don't want the screen to be too cramped, but I also, on top of that, want to make sure that the Game Boy Advance screen sizes are still in play. Only because I don't want it to look too small, and I also don't want it to be too big. So I'm going to have to go for that Kakuna shiny hunt at some point. That's going to be fun. Didn't know that was a 1% chance of a shiny. That's awesome. Right now it's the spooky season, so we gotta go for the ghost Pokemon, the dark Pokemon, and of course Zubats, only because, when you think of Halloween, you think of the bats. You think of the bats flying and all that stuff. Better chance of that for sure. Yes, sir. by pushing these screens on TikTok also. On TikTok, we only have one screen because I still have to unlock the feature to share my screen. So in order to share my full screen, I have to go live 3 different times for 30 minutes each. It's really dumb. 1% on LeafGreen, 4% on FireRed. Okay. So the games do have a percentage of shiny rate difference. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did not know that. So that's good to know. So what are you up to, by the way, goofy guy? Yeah, it depends on the route, but some do. That's insane. I didn't know about that. It's good to know though. Like I said, I'm new to the shiny hunting. I mean, we've caught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we caught 9 shinies so far on this channel, and we've had 8 episodes. So this is episode number 9. Pretty sure. So we haven't been doing this for too long. Debating if Hollywood Studios or a poker room. Do you actually bet real money, or do you or you just play for fun? I'm good at blackjack. That's great, dude. That's a great rate compared to me in the last 2 years. Why? Like, how many shinies have you got? I'm sure you have a lot more shinies than I do. I love when I can hear the crows in my ear. It's so funny. Such a great remix. Play it a lot for real money. Some nice wins. Well, as long as you don't have a lot of bad losses. 147 in 2 years. That's honestly really good. I mean, obviously there's people who do this every day, multiple times a day, and I'm sure they have a lot more than both of us. But you know what? We out here. And I actually, I'm not gonna lie, I think I only need a few more Pokemon to complete my shiny decks on this LeafGreen, only because I had a friend in school who was a shiny hunter, and he would trade them to me for real money or Pokemon cards, and then sometimes even, you know, some mashed potatoes from my tray or some chicken nuggets. So maybe you guys can give me a hand. What's a good time for me to do my first live stream of the day, and then what time should I do it for the second time of the day? Because I want to be able to stream 2 times a day, just so that you guys could be able to get 2 small streams instead of one large long stream. Because we all have lives, we have stuff we got to get done around the house or run some errands and things like that. I mean, we need to do all this random stuff as adults. And is there another spot where I can get CUBONEs? Do you know of any, Billin? I would just like to get a spot where I can just do CUBONEs alone, instead of getting all these Ghastlies and sometimes Haunters. Or is this the only spot where you can get a CUBONE? Thank you guys so much for the hearts. I really appreciate that. What's up, Brianna? How are you? Thank you so much for tapping the screen. I can't wait to finally get this all over to TikTok, so TikTok can see all the screens. All right, thank you so much, Bree. I do not know. I'm going to Professor Oak challenge, but the shiny Pokemon, so I actually not even done the second badge yet. Wow. I mean, you'll get there. You'll get there. Are you playing on the actual cartridge? Playing on like the actual cartridge, or are you playing on a emulator? I'm gonna look that up on Google in just a moment. After this encounter list, I'm going to look up, see if there's another spot where I can get CUBONE. Where can you find CUBONE? Pokemon FireRed. So CUBONEs are actually more rare to spawn anywhere else, but the fastest spot to get it is here in Lavender Town, is what this says. So that's good news, and then of course that's bad news, because that means we need to find it here and here only, pretty much. That's what that means. Let me see if there's what the other spots would be. All right. So pretty much you can find him in any caves, but he has a lower percent chance of spawning. So the highest spot for you to find him is here, and even in here it's still rare. That's why we see so much more of the CUBONEs, or less of the CUBONEs here than we do anywhere. Yes, I used the GameCube and a cartridge. That's awesome. So you're playing the Game Boy. You're using the Game Boy player. I have that on my GameCube as well. I actually have 2 GameCubes that have that. But I just got this epilogue thing, so you can play your stuff right on the PC. It's awesome. What's up, DX? Great to see you. Guess that's one way to get rid of them. There's a CUBONE. Oh, there we go. We got 3 CUBONEs that time. But none are shiny still. If you guys are just joining us, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys are watching me on TikTok, hit that follow button. We're going to be going live every single day trying to get some shiny Pokemon and just have some fun. That is why my name is Shiny Boy Advance. Just having some fun shiny hunting. And sometimes we're going to do some playthroughs. But since it's spooky season, we gotta go ghost hunting, of course. Have some fun. Oh yeah, I have a GB operator for backups and all of my saves also. Yeah, let me tell you something. I had Pokemon Gold as a kid, and I had some amazing Pokemon on there. Even I had a couple shinies on there. I put in my Game Boy when I found it, and my save's completely gone. Completely gone. The battery died, so therefore my save went. So I'm very upset about that. I lost everything. So now I'm so happy. The main reason why I got this is so that I could back up all my saves. But now I seen a couple of people talking about the operator from the epilogue and everything, and then they were saying how they do shiny hunting on TikTok and YouTube. So I was like, okay, you know what? I want to do all that now. So it kind of like inspired me to do this. But once I do hit 1,000 subscribers on YT, guys, we are going to be doing a giveaway. If you guys want to be part of the giveaway, all you got to do is be within the first 1,000 subscribers, plus be there on that live stream when I do the giveaway itself. and I'll give you guys a whole week notice so you guys can make sure you're there in time. Here we go. If you guys know anybody who would enjoy the Pokemon content, share this with them. I don't care if it's your friends, your family, your alt account. I don't care. Just let's grow this channel together. Let this be our channel. Let's have some fun. If you guys do not know, if you go to the top floor in Lavender Town, this is where you get the fastest spawn rates of everything. If you're in the lower the floor you are, the less of the spawn rates are. So you want to have a higher spawn rate, you go to the tippity top and you have the higher spawn rates. And also this is where you have the best chance of seeing a wild Marowak. See, that's a good chunk of CUBONEs right there, one shot. But still, none of them are shiny. Non-shiny. Let me see a beautiful green CUBONE. That would be the best right now. What stinks is last night, when I got the second shiny of the night, which was a shiny Haunter, I had the microphone muted, so when I had my huge reaction, they didn't even hear me. What's up, Brian? Welcome in. How's your day going, buddy? Appreciate you being here as always. Always supporting me on both my channels. It's awesome. I also have to figure out how to get background music for TikTok, because they probably don't hear anything except for my toggler and of course me talking. Do, 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 do. Glad to still see you here, Star 92. I see we're going after the Pokemon with the bone. Yep, CUBONE is the name. CUBONE is the name of the game. But also, if we do end up getting another shiny Ghastly or Haunter, we'll be giving it away to one of you guys watching, and you guys can name it as well. CUBONE is one of my favorite Pokemon. That's awesome. So your fiance's favorite Pokemon is CUBONE. That is so cool. CUBONE, it's such a sad story about CUBONE and Marowak. And I'm sure a lot of you Pokemon viewers know exactly the whole story about CUBONE and Marowak, but I'm not going to share that with you today since, you know, it's a little dark. But it's a very, very sad story. Alright, so now we're going to hit this. And that. You guys don't know how bad I want to hit the soft reset because I'm just so used to soft resetting when I'm doing all the other shiny hunts. So I keep having the tick of like wanting to reset. Look at that. The whole entire left side is all Haunters and the whole side of right is Ghastlies. That is too funny. That is way too funny. Alright, now I'm ending that TikTok. Almost just happened again. Second time in a row. The only reason why I'm ending the TikTok so early is because I was only going live on there just so that I could get the requirements, because you have to go live 3 different times for at least 30 minutes. So then I will be able to unlock the feature of showing my screen like I do for this. But now that TikTok's done, I can say YouTube. The reason why you have to say YT or YouTube is that TikTok does not like when you say other social medias while you're live on their platform, because they want to be the one-stop shop But sorry, TikTok, that's never ever going to happen. I mean, it's a cool spot for a second, second spot to put some content out there and stuff. But YouTube is the way to go for sure. All you see is Ghastly 24/7 around here. Always and forever. It's insane. Alright, here we go. So I'm just listening to the music. It's amazing. If you guys are just joining us, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you being here. Trying to get the channel to 500 subs ASAP. And then after 500 subs, of course, the next goal will be 1,000. So we can start unlocking more features of YouTube. All I'm gonna say is once we do get this shiny, I'm gonna blow my top. I'm gonna be so excited about this, guys. Come on, CUBONE, CUBONE. Come on, Incredible Hulk. Wow, that was a lot of them in this round. So we got 4 of them in one shot, but still, none of them were shiny, so that's not going to help us out any at all. All right, I'm gonna message a friend in just a second here. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. Wow, that was definitely Haunter crazy. So many Haunters. So many Haunters. All right, we got 1 CUBONE. Look at all that Haunters. That's even more Haunters than before. All right, we got 2 CUBONEs. One again. Move, move, move. This is definitely a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be honest with you. I thought we would get it anytime soon. I didn't think it was going to be, this long into it. But also, it doesn't help that we're seeing other Pokemon have a lot more other Pokemon that we're seeing. Yeah, Ghastly. There's a whole bunch of Ghastly, bunch of Haunters. The whole 9 yards. We're just getting them all. Come on, move, boy. Just a whole bunch of purple. I didn't mean to do that. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. 'Cause here we go. Trying to look for another shiny. It's about a matter of time, guys. Oh, I just did that again. It'll come eventually. They always do. That's right. It's just a matter of time. It's just waiting for grass to grow, essentially. It would be a lot, like I said, it would be a lot easier if it was the same Pokemon that I've encountered multiple times. But the Cubone's the more rare Pokemon to spawn here. One, two, three. All right, we're almost at 600, guys. And there we go. Now we're over 600 exactly. We're at 601. Hope everybody's shiny hunting while they're watching me shiny hunt, or getting some stuff done around the house, listening to this beautiful music, and then waiting for me to scream and shout once I get this shiny Cubone. I'm gonna be very excited. Also, be very happy if we get another shiny Haunter or Ghastly. One of you guys can name it and keep it. I'll give it to you. Finally, we see another Cubone. It's been a little bit. Getting that overlay put together, that's awesome. Great to hear. What do you think of my overlay for, somebody who's just started? I mean, I'm sure you've seen the first episode. It was a little bit different than what it is right now. I think it's looks good. So you have the scale figured. You got the scale figured out on the Cubone. So you're saying, do you have the scale filtering turned on for Cubone? And what do you mean by that? Like I said, I'm new to this, so I'm not sure what that means. So enlighten me for sure. Would love to know what you're talking about. Sorry, dipped out for a sec. I couldn't hear. I asked, what do you mean by filtering turned on for Cubone? What's that mean? Like I said, I'm new to this, so I'm not quite sure if I understand entirely what the question was. On the GIF on the screen through OBS, it look right click halfway down. No, I don't have it on now. I just found a pretty high quality animation. But I'm gonna take a picture of that. And then I'm gonna see if I could do that from now on. I didn't know that you could do that, so I appreciate that. Like I said, I just started using OBS for the first time. So I've only been using OBS for maybe a week now. So I'm pretty happy using OBS compared to Streamlabs. Streamlabs is pretty much is the same thing, but they want you to pay all this money to use it. You use area filtering usually. You could do it for about 10 seconds. You could change it now if you wanted. I didn't know that. I'll just leave it for this episode, and then, you know, for the next, I'll figure it out. Just wanted to get that shiny CUBONE already. Fair enough, yeah. I don't know, like when I say something to you and you say something to me, it's like there's like a delay. It's like 15 to 20-second delay before you know, we can get like a clear response. You ask me a question, it takes about 20 seconds for you to get it, and then by the time I answer that, you ask another question. Or vice versa, or I'm saying something and then it answers the question you already asked. So it's pretty crazy how the delay works. In the Control Studio, you can change the latency to hold ultra low, and it's almost instant. You can't change it once you have started the stream, though. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for letting me know some of that. I mean, I did watch like a quick video, like on the simple things. Wow, we got 3 that time. 15-second delay becomes a 1 to 2 seconds. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that, and I also might have to change it on YouTube itself, not necessarily just on OBS, because I know on YouTube there's a setting for that as well. You could put it to ultra instead of fair, because there's like fair, good, and then ultra or something on YouTube. The setting is on YouTube controlled studios. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to do that for the next stream, which will be later on tonight. Probably around 10:30. I'm hoping to get this CUBONE now so that when we start the next episode, we can be on to the next shiny adventure. That would be the best case scenario, hopefully. Fingers crossed. You can DM me or call me on Discord if you'd help. Yeah, you could in my description, if you go in there, you could find my social medias right there, and I can message you on Instagram if you have Instagram. I don't necessarily use Discord too much, but I should probably start. Just a matter of time, boy. Come on. Give me the green CUBONE. The incredible CUBONE. The incredible Hulkster. Why it's always a pain, but sometimes stream during the days. So much noise out there. Oh, thank you so much for following me. I really appreciate it, Building. That's my girl that you guys heard. 4 in a row. Just nothing. Zich nota. It's where you blow off some steam like that, you just annihilate them. Sometimes my Rayquaza's own sparks, like the shine, makes me think that I caught a shiny, but it's my own Rayquaza's shiny. Not to nitpick, just giving an outside opinion. It's all good. You know what? We're new here, so you know we need to make sure. Like the overall, it was pretty dark. Yeah, I need to brighten up the camera for sure. Now, can I do that in the settings? Do you know if I can do that in the settings? Because I legit have a light source like right on me and it's very dark still. And I'm using a brand new camera. So I'm gonna show you my other camera that I have. I'll show you here. Is it camera? So this is my Logitech one right here. See how much more brighter it is? But I just don't like the quality that it has. Oh, under the camera properties. Is that a lot better or what? I mean, it's not perfect, but I can tell a difference. I look so much better. I can already tell. I mean, it's not perfect, but there you go. I appreciate that, man. I didn't even know we could do that. I was just like so confused. Oh yeah, I stopped the music by accident. Give me 1 second. This is why I like when I bump into fellow content creators and people who could give me some advice. It's amazing. If you use an NVIDIA GPU, we can blur the background too. I do have an NVIDIA GPU. I do. I mean, I don't mind the background being shown, but if it looks good, looks better than what it does right now, then you know I'm down with that. I don't like AMD GPUs. I mean, they use them in PlayStations and they're optimized for it, so that's perfectly fine. But I'm an NVIDIA guy. I wish Sony went with NVIDIA instead. That's just me being an NVIDIA guy. looks super clean. You can adjust the blur, download and video broadcast. All right, I'm gonna take a picture of that too. You're gonna help me upgrade the quality of my streams. I really appreciate that, man. I got you, dude. We all start somewhere. I'm always changing things and learning too. It's always great to be adjustive and adaptive to change new things and, you know, all the above. It's awesome. Okay, this is a different soundtrack, so yeah, this one is a little too loud. Let me know if that's any better. That's fair. Do you use the audio monitor in OBS? That's better. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm actually monitoring the audio right now. Sometimes to me it could be fine, but for you guys are the viewer on the other side, so you guys can make the judgment on what's too loud, what's not, because I'm just used to some things being a little louder. Same thing happens to me. Yeah. So it's like, you know, we all have different opinions. Everybody has their own opinions, and you know what? What makes the world a better place, because if we all had the same opinions, then there wouldn't be anything really exciting in this world. That's some good stuff. You agree? Yeah. I'm glad that you can agree with that. Just so many people nowadays just want you to believe what they believe in, and make you do this, make you do that. But it's like, you know what? We all have our own freedom. We all have our own thoughts and opinions. And that's what makes us people. That's what makes us who we are. Now, if somebody tries to tell you what to say or feel, it's just not right. It's just definitely not okay. Always got to be true to yourself. That's right. There's so many people that pretend to be somebody they're not. Always. So the other community I'm part of on my other stream is IRL streaming at Disney parks. So there's a bunch of Disney streamers out there, and there's so many fake people. They legit are one person on camera, and then they're a second, and then another person off camera. It's like they have a split personality disorder. They're acting nice and kind so they can get subscribers, get donations. But then when they're off camera, they are very rude. On CUBONE. I didn't think CUBONE was gonna try to avoid this for this long. I thought we were gonna get him maybe within the first 45 minutes to an hour tops, but we're already past that at this point. Unfortunately, many, if not most people are like that. That's a sad world that I sadly have to live in, and I'd rather not have to deal with, fake people, but, it is what it is. It's always just one. And if we get multiples, it's never any shiny ones. Come on, give me a shiny. I don't even care if it's a Ghastly or a Haunter at this point. Just want another shiny. I mean, obviously we still need to get the CUBONE regardless, but it'd be very helpful. Why is it always one of them that's a little delayed? Just do what you can, spread the joy, and make the world a better place. That's right. And that's what I like to do. Because there's already a lot of hate out in the world. There's no hate needed. Just love, positivity, and amazing, great people to share it with. Come on. All right, one. Oops, I wasn't supposed to put it up. All right, that's for that one. Go, go, go. All right, we got 2 more here. Come on, let's go, go, go. I'm like just seeing myself a lot easier now with that camera being adjusted. It makes me feel so much more happier. So Billen, thank you so much for allowing me to understand some of the settings in OBS so that I can adjust the brightness on that, because I really couldn't figure it out. So I thought like adding more light would help, and when I added the light, I was like, it's still too dark. What's going on here? I didn't realize that it was just an OBS thing, not necessarily the camera per se. Always happy to help, dude. Oh, thank you so much. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta go on. I gotta message my girl real quick to see what's going on. All right, making sure everything was all good. It's getting a little crazy out there. I'm at 1180 resets for Charmander right now. That's awesome. I'm hoping you get it soon. Charmander took me 1,038 encounters. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys something that I got today, and this means the world to me. This is the most important thing that happened to me today, and I'm just so grateful that it did. So when I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. I'm gonna do one more encounter, and then I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so it's in this container, just a little box. I'm gonna open it up for you guys. As you guys know, I have this beautiful custom-made Rayquaza shell. This is the back, and then has USB-C rechargeable. Pokemon Emerald. Pokemon Emerald has been added back to my collection for the first time in forever. I can actually hold this in my hands. And why do you say finally for the first time in forever? So I've explained this story before in the past, but pretty much my mom's boyfriend sold some of my games so he could buy some cigarettes and some bad games at GameStop. Sorry, I had to mute it for a second. Got a little crazy because one of my kids aren't listening right now. But just to hold this cartridge in my hand, when I opened this package, I actually teared up. I'm not gonna lie, I actually teared up holding this in my hand because it's been years. It has been years since I've held this in my hands. But it's amazing to finally have this again in my collection. And this thing is in amazing condition, like very amazing condition. He told me that he's only played it 2 to 3 times, and he didn't even beat the Elite Four. He's not even that far in the game at all. So, just to have it in my collection is amazing. All right, I'm gonna show you guys this. Just to have this in my collection, I'm just so happy. So excited about that. But eventually, we're going to be doing a giveaway in the future, not for the 1,000 subscribers, but in the future, I'm gonna do a giveaway of me creating a custom Game Boy Advance on camera on stream, and then one of the viewers, one of the subscribers are gonna end up being able to win it. That's what I want to do in the future. Let me get something to drink real quick. And by the way, when my mother's boyfriend sold all my stuff, like that was back in 2011. 2011. Yeah, so it's been years. I feel you, man. Put away everything I had from my childhood: toys, Pokemon cards, games, you name it. And my mom got rid of all of it on me. Oh, man, that so stinks, man. But yeah, definitely, it's been a very long time for me to hold my stuff in my hands. So it's been 14 long years. That sounds like a great idea, Manny, dude. Yeah, I can't wait to be able to do that giveaway. It's gonna be awesome. We must be a similar age. Yeah, we probably are a similar age for sure. You tell me how old you are. I'll tell you how old I am. You first. Because I actually got Emerald when it first came out. And my grandfather got that for me. My mom couldn't afford to even get me that game. So my grandfather got it for me, and my grandmother worked at Walmart, so he used her discount. So she helped by using the discount, but he's the one that actually fully paid for it. 26. Yeah, I'm older than you for sure. I'm 32. A lot of people think I'm younger than I look, though. People say that I look like I'm 24, 25. Any day CUBONE would be really, really, really nice. I'm starting to see them a lot more often, which is great. My grandfather bought me the Pokemon Diamond back in the day. That's awesome. Pokemon Diamond, that's one of my favorite ones. Because I love Palkia and Dialga. Such great Pokemon, great legendaries. You know what? I have a really good question for all of anybody who wants to answer this question. Do you guys say A or B? So I'm going to do A or B. Option A is Rayquaza. And then option B is Rayquaza. What do you call Rayquaza? Rayquaza or Rayquaza? Option A or option B? Okay, cool. Yeah, because you know what? I'm starting to see so many content creators out there saying Rayquaza all the time. And, like, if you could say his name right, that's really good props to you. Because it's Rayquaza. Now, I asked a few people... I asked so many people, why do you call it Rayquaza and it's Rayquaza? And they're like, oh, because I learned it from a YouTuber. Or I've seen another person say it that way. So then they pick up on that. Some say Mystic 7 got them to start saying Rayquaza. I mean, just because you hear somebody jumped off a bridge, you're going to do that too? That's just a dumb question. You should never just say something just because another person said something. What's up, that Goofy Goober? How are you doing today? Which Pokemon game is this? This is a Pokemon LeafGreen, and we're currently shiny hunting for ghost type Pokemon, and of course, mainly right now, CUBONE. But we might get another shiny Ghastly or Haunter along the way. That's just how it goes. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's always fun though. Do you shiny hunt yourself? It's either acceptable though. Yeah, either way, it is acceptable. I agree with that. But I think that if you're gonna say it, you're gonna say it right. I actually got to speak with the artist who designed Rayquaza, and I actually asked him, "Let me ask you a question," and he doesn't even speak English, so I just said A or B, and then I had somebody translate it for me, and I said, "Is it Rayquaza or Rayquaza?" And even the artist who created Rayquaza said it's Rayquaza, not Rayquaza. Yeah, I used to shiny hunt in Pokemon White on my dad's console. Mainly rock, fire, and ice type Pokemon. That's awesome. Well, never stop shiny hunting. It's always really fun. All right, here we go. I'm gonna subscribe. Oh, appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. We are a small channel, but we are a growing channel. We are new to the Pokemon community. I'm just so grateful that we have this opportunity to be here, because you know what? I was shiny hunting all on my own and just watching other people shiny hunt. And then I was like, you know what? I want to make my own channel, and then other people can do that with me. They can hang out with me, because if I'm shiny hunting by myself, it's kind of boring. But if I have you guys to talk to, chat with, and figure things out, it just makes it a lot easier, a hell of a lot easier. Still lurking, just editing. It's all good, building. I appreciate you. We'll eventually get this shiny CUBONE. Eventually. Any day now. There we go. Are you excited for the new Pokemon Legends ZA? If so, then what starter are you choosing? So here's the thing. I'm very excited about a new Pokemon game, and I'm going to get it day one, and I'm going to stream it 100%. The thing that I'm curious about the starters is if it's going to be shiny locked, because I would love to just, start it off with a shiny hunt. Of course, that's just my nature. What will my starter choice be? I don't know, to be honest with you. I have to decide typically in the moment, but I can also just look up the Pokemon in just a second to tell you. Yeah, let me do one more encounter, and then I'll decide right here, right now, what my starter Pokemon is going to be. Let's see. I'll look this up here. So there's Chikorita, Tempig, and Totodile. Why such weird choices? Why is it Tempig, Chikorita, and Totodile? That is such a weird thing for them to choose. I'm gonna look up how like which ones are what, because what I'm looking at doesn't make any sense. I guess there's like an actual explained video, but I'm not gonna watch that since we're streaming right now. Is there a way you can choose other starters besides those? That's weird. I did not know what starters were even on the game until just now. Like, is that the only options? That is interesting. If I do say so myself. Having Typhlosion, Greninja would have been fire for sure. I agree. I don't understand, like, what made them decide for those to be your choices. Like, what made them say, "Oh, these are gonna be their choices"? So for me, I'm really a big Chikorita fan. But typically the grass type Pokemons are always nerfed on every Pokemon game. And I do like Typhlosion, but Typhlosion's not an option. So I would have to say Totodile would be probably, maybe. I don't know. See, now I can't even decide because it's just such a weird group choice. I'm gonna have to watch that explain video and come back to you on that. I don't know, but those were the 3 starters that the Pokemon had to choose from. NGL it's just kind of weird. That is one of the only Pokemon games where the starters are from different generations. Do you have Discord? I don't currently have a Discord, but I'm going to make one because you're the second person that asked me. But if you go in my description of this video, I actually have an Instagram. And you can always message me on Instagram. But I'm going to start a Discord. I'm going to start a Discord for the people here, for the shiny boys. Seeing a lot more Cubones, but we're still not getting any shinies. Be really, 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 really cool if we can get one really, really, really soon. There are cool Pokemon videos I would like for you to watch if you want. Yeah, I'm down. I'm always down to see what other people have to, put out in the world, in the wilderness. Ouch. Alright guys, we are just one away from 900. One away from 900. I'll be right back. Gotta go to your parents, is calling me. Okay, cool. Do what you gotta do. Come back. See you real soon. Thanks so much for being here. I just love this music. So relaxing. Now the intensity of the music has definitely gone up for sure. It's telling us that, hey, let's get the beautiful, shiny CUBONE. Bone. And I think having a Discord would be a good idea as well, because like whenever I go live, everybody can be notified via Discord, because sometimes the YouTube notifications don't always necessarily work the way that they should. That's just the way the YouTube's been a lot lately. Come on. Let's go. Maybe the Lavender Town music will get our beautiful shiny to come to us. We play this music, this sad music, just for you, CUBONE. I know the situation that you went through, definitely traumatizing. But we're here for you, buddy. Yes, Mark, we are trying our best to get this as soon as possible. Appreciate you being here, man. Billin, are you still here? I have a question for you. That actually just popped up in my head. Another one bites the dust. You guys wanted to see what we caught yesterday. We got this beautiful shiny Haunter and Ghastly yesterday. So I was so excited to catch both. So glad that we could catch that live on stream. One's a lax nature, the other one's naughty. Sometimes it gets a little confusing when you have all these screens. Two more. All right, we're 20 away from hitting 1,000 encounters with the boy CUBONE. Can we get it before we hit 1,000? Can we? Will we? I'm gonna make sure I double check before resetting, because obviously if we got a shiny and we resetted it or we ran away, that would yeah, that would stink. All right, we're just 5 away. 5 away from 1,000. Thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. At 1,000 subscribers, we are going to be doing a giveaway. And of course, as soon as we can hit 500 subs, the better, because we can unlock a lot more features on YouTube. And I would definitely love to use those features with all of you guys. It actually benefits both of us. the viewer, and of course me, the creator. We are at 999. We are just one CUBONE away from 1,000, and there it is. We are officially broke 1,000 encounters with CUBONE. Now Star 92 guessed that we would get to 1256. If you guys want to make a guess, if you can guess correctly, you win a prize from me, sent from me to you for free. Doesn't matter what country you live in, you'll get something sent from me to you just for making a guess. And you guys, any guess is a good guess, because you know what? It's a shot in the dark, but guess what? You only miss the shots that you don't take. So in life, if you want to, go out and get things done, you got to try. You got to at least give it a shot. I'm gonna message my girl in just a second. Let's see what she wants to do. Give me 1 second, everybody. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to leave you guys hanging, but I just want to make sure everything was okay. Normally I stream when the kids are sleeping so that there's no issues, but since I'm doing it while they're awake, life happens. I wish I did this a lot sooner, though. I wish I would have done, like when I had 14 months off of my other YouTube channel because of me having to move out of, Florida since I couldn't go to the parks. I wish I could have done this while I was in Vermont. That would have been way better. I already know for sure if we started this a lot sooner, we would definitely be a lot further than we are right now, and we'd have, a nice fan base. We would have a lot more subs, all this, that, and the next. But guess what? We can't push or punish ourselves on that, because you know what? We started now, and that's whatever happens. And you know what? I'm grateful for whatever has happened so far. So grateful to have every single one of you guys. Man, CUBONE does not want to be shiny for me. It's nice when we see a bunch of them encounters, but it's gonna be amazing once we see one of them actually shining, turning green. That is the dream, the American dream. Do, 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 do. Run. Do, 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 do. All right. We're getting very, very, very close to Star 92's guess. Star 92, hopefully you're right. Or have it happen beforehand would be nice too. Because your guess is very, very, very close. It's at 12:56. You're still here, LOL. Well, we're getting definitely close to your guess, and I'm hoping that you're right because I just want to get this guy and skedaddle, you know? I want to go to the next shiny hunt, and CUBONE is holding us back. Holding us back, sadly. Likewise. Are you gonna do a shiny hunt as well, Billin? And also, Billin, I actually had a question for you. Maybe you could message it to me on Instagram. How do I get the notification sound to happen when I get a new subscriber and stuff? I have the alert box, but I don't ever like hear it. We go live tomorrow or Sunday. Okay, awesome. I'll definitely give it a shot and check it out. Today's what? Friday. So I'll probably check out. If you do it Sunday, I'll definitely check it out. Tomorrow I'm gonna be at the Disney parks for IRL streams on my other channel called Mystic Parks. All right, we're at 1080. We're at 1080p. The alert notification. So like when someone subscribes, I see the animation, but I don't actually hear anything. So when people subscribe, I want to be notified, like the noise. I have to add it through Stream Elements. You have to add it through Stream Elements. So I can't use Streamlabs version. I have to use Stream Elements version. Is that what you're saying? Let me know. Also, let me see if my girl messaged me back. All right, cool. And also, do you know how do I get like Pokemon noises? Like do 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 do, or Pika, or like, just different like sound effects that I could use when people subscribe. I think that would be cool. I haven't seen a CUBONE in a minute. Still. Wow. So it's like CUBONE has fallen off the face of the earth. Oh, there's a CUBONE. And another one. What's up, Tantrum? How you doing? Tyrantrum. It's like it's wanting to be like a Tyrannosaur. I don't really know how to pronounce the name, so sorry. But I'm gonna say Tantrum. Tyrantrum. There you go. I'm so bad at pronouncing words and names. Sorry. Alright. We are officially at 1100, guys. By the way, Tyrantrum, if you want to enter into a giveaway opportunity, all you have to do is let me know, make a guess on how many encounters you think it's going to take before I see the shiny CUBONE. And if you can guess properly or guess correctly, you will win a prize. Hoping you guys are all enjoying the music as I am as well. So sometimes if I'm being quiet, I'm just basking in the background music. It's beautiful. It is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. We are officially at 1, 1, 1. Will we get it? Come on, let's go. What's up, Pokemon Edward? How you doing today, brother? Great to always see you, Edward. If you want to enter into the giveaway opportunity, all you do is make a guess at how many attempts, how many encounters is it going to be before we get the shiny CUBONE. If you can guess properly, you win a prize. And of course, you cannot go over, but it can be within 100. So right now we have encountered 1,123 CUBONEs. So make a good guess of how many encounters. It's definitely going to be in the thousands. So you can say 2,000, 1,500, etc., etc. Also, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Really appreciate you being here. Edward, you made some guesses, but like I said, it has to be in the thousands. It's definitely not going to be the 18th or the 100th because we're like way past that at this point. $1150. That's the first processor I ever bought, was an i7 1150. Or actually, yeah, it was 1150, and then I had 1151 socket when that came out. I didn't even mean to do that. So the next one that I see, I won't add another one. It's just a habit to always click that. So there's that one. Run, run, run. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. We will get it eventually. Time will tell. What do you guys think about this beautiful soundtrack? Just love it. PokeGod says it's amazing. Oh yes, for sure. By the way, I love the name PokeGod. The PokeGod. Do, 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 do. Come on, CUBONE. We need you. We need you on our team, our shiny team. No. All right, guys, I had the microphone muted just for a little bit so we can all listen to the music and relax. It's such an amazing soundtrack. Love it. It's amazing. Great to hear it. And I know I said amazing twice, but it's just that damn good. Can't believe we already encountered 1,235 of these. And still have yet to see a shiny here in the Lavender Town. Not just from CUBONE himself, but from another ghost type Pokemon. It's really interesting, to be honest with you. And I'm talking about today's video because obviously yesterday we got the shiny Haunter and Ghastly. Any second. Wow, we see 3 of those CUBONEs, but none of them are shiny, of course. What else is new? Come on. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Let's go, go, go. So what did everybody have for dinner? And if you don't want to share that, how was your day entirely? Because my day was awesome. I had a great day today. It's probably the best day I've had in the last week. It's been a very interesting week. Very stressful. But I'm so glad that the week is over. This is the weekend. Friday, Saturday, the weekend. Sunday starts the week. But the only positive thing that happened this week, of course, is me starting this channel and all the shinies that we've collected together. Star92 says tacos. We already passed your guess, but if we can go 100 past it, so 100 past it would be 1356. So if we don't get it by 1356, then you know you're out of the giveaway per se. But we're pretty close. We're still within reason. What kind of tacos do you like? Would you like it with beef, carne asada, steak? There's like a whole bunch of different things. Sometimes people get veggie tacos. What kind of sauce do you use? Seasoning? I'm always into different types of foods and different things because I'm just trying to widen my horizons with food. So beef or shrimp. So shrimp tacos, fish tacos. Interesting. You would love a fish taco, to be honest. So I like all different types of tacos, but let me tell you guys something. I've never ever had a shrimp taco before, ever. Is it that good? Like, is it something that I should go out and try? 'Cause if it's something that I should try, let me know. I definitely will. I'll give it a shot. Is it called like a turf and serve? Oh my gosh. Yeah, surf and turf. All right, cool. So yeah, so is like on a scale of like 1 to 10, how good is it, and how much do you guys recommend that I go and try it out? I'm gonna go on my other. I messed something up. Give me 1 second, guys. View your account. YouTube Studios. Just trying to figure out. Alright, delete this. Delete forever. Trying to schedule for the next stream, and I guess it wanted to be stupid. What else is new with YouTube? Go live, schedule. Oh, I see. Add. Resume setting. All right, guys. Let's just do one more encounter. And yes, it is always great to try new things, and that's what I've been doing as well. Even if they might be bad, that is true. Star 92 says I'll give it a 7 out of 10 on the scale to try it out. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more encounter, and then if we don't get it within this encounter, we're gonna just sign off for now, and we're gonna be back around between 10:30 and 11. So I set it for 10:45, but it might be earlier or it might be a little after. But with that being said, just always remember you are an amazing person, and you are blessed. Well, we're all blessed to be here, of course. Keep on shining, and I'll see you guys real soon. Remember, 10:30 and 11, between 10